Hey guys, Chris back here again. 1 second. And yeah, there we go. For some reason I had a window covering up the record things. I didn't know if I was recording. But we are, and it's all good. So remember how I talked about how we were going to figure out a way to kill that guy over there, Renee? So, TLDR, we succeeded. Ooh, excuse me. We found a way. We can use rotten breath. Now, our use of rotten breath is actually very contingent upon our setup. So we have found the 2 fingers heirloom, which raises face. So it raises face by 5. So our initial face is 7. So if you raise it by 5, you get 12. We also have Godric's Great Rune equipped, which if we use a rune arc, will raise all of our stats by 5. So those 2 stat increases raise our stats by 10. So 7 plus 10 equals 17. That is just enough to use this Sacred Seal, and it's 2 points over the requirements for Rotten Breath. Now, you may have noticed the inherent flaw with this system is that if we run out of rune arcs, we no longer have a way of killing the boss, which is a legitimate concern. No! Stop! Yeah, my bar is a little heavy, being honest. I might actually switch the rune, the seal to the other hand, so that way I can still shield. But you basically have to hit this guy twice with Rotten Breath to make it work. I do have to switch it. Fuck. You don't really want to be doing this during battle, because this is how you die. But you can't use something in your left hand. Ouch. So we have to successfully perform that attack against him 2 times. And we only have 7 attempts to make it happen. If we can't make it happen, we have to go and farm rune arcs. Now, rune arcs are relatively rare. One of the easiest ways to get your hands on them is to be summoned for combat against a boss. Now the nice thing about... The nice thing about dying in this particular instance is that it demonstrates that we might actually have slightly more than 7 attempts. Because the 7 attempts is limited by the number of rune arcs we have. The number of rune arcs we have actually can be increased. Doesn't necessarily reflect how many attempts we have, because some of our attempts will be sneak up on him. There's one. I think I missed. Missed again. No, I didn't. We're good. We got him. So after you get him with the Scarlet Rot, you run away. You go find some people and you summon them. You just run as far away as you can. And you let them fight the boss while you enjoy the scenery. And let the Scarlet Rot do its work. So our jar friend died. I'm actually gonna go back this way. Because all of our NPCs are over here. If I went the other way, he could cut us off before the NPCs reached him. And if he cuts us off before the NPCs reach him. As you can see, the Scarlet Rot trick is actually insanely powerful. Oh god! So this is the mythical phase 2. In phase 2, you have to again perform the Scarlet Rot trick. That didn't damage me. Damn it. Excuse me. But you've seen the gist of the trick. In theory, you could kill the boss at level 5 with this trick. That's probably a little beyond me. After I actually defeat this boss, depending on how much time we have, I'll go to the Eternal City. But I do intend on exploring the Eternal City by myself. Yeah, so as you can see, there's a red X next to our talisman and our rotten breath. That's because we can't catch any of them. There we go. So we need to use a rune arc to make this happen. And rune arcs are the limiting factor in how long we can prolong this battle. So you just need to have the NPCs keep him busy, sneak up behind him, and then Scarlet Breath. Ouch! Ouch! Ouch, 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 ouch. Did we Scarlet Breath him in one go? That is kind of rare. So I'm gonna top up on my magic. But if I top up on the magic, means even if I don't kill him, now it's basically going to avoid the problem we ran into last time, where we went in for the final poisoning and we just couldn't do it because we didn't have the FP. Summoned Horned Targa. So he's gone. This means phase 2 is starting. Yeah, we haven't poisoned him yet. We certainly like to. I'm out of FP. Just run! Chester Castilian, no! I thought I summoned somebody up there. I guess I did. Alexander! And we summoned Lionheart. So Alexander might be able to tank him enough for us to get the last hit off. But we might need another NPC for this actually to work. Yeah, that's what this is looking like to me. There are actually two right here. Fucker one-shotted me. But as you can see, we are making great strides. General Redan will fall. So if you're gonna do this like I'm doing it, where you have actually no faith, what you're gonna need to do is remember to have rune arcs. Because if we blow through the rest of my rune arcs and I'm still not able to kill this guy, I am gonna be pretty PO'd. The curve on his arrows is just perfect. So, we want some help. We want a rune arc. We want our horsey boy. It's a little bit of bad manners, honestly, that this guy is in this awful state because of Scarlet Rot, and we're like, hey, I know you called us here to kill ya, and that's cool, don't get me wrong, it's cool, we will do our best to murder you. I don't know, I'm just terrified to get close to him. There I go. But I do have to go and summon all of the boys again. Because all of the boys are dead. Yeah, so I was watching a video on this because I was trying to figure out how to get the somber shards. And one of the ways to get the somber shards was literally to do this. Well, it might have been this, or it might have been one of the summons I've been eyeing up. So I've been eyeing up potential summons to replace Kindred of Rot. And the one that I think is gonna do it is Mimic. So Mimic is basically a summon that just creates a copy of yourself. And that's really cool. So he's gone into phase 2. We're gonna come over here where all the NPCs are. We gotta summon up anyone we can. And we have to try to get off these 2 poisons. We'll let them take aggro again. Because if they take aggro, here we go, we'll put them between us and him. Come on, I am not your enemy. Dude. That is bad. That is bad. I have a few more attempts at this. Like if I had Kindred of Rot, I think this would be a little easier too. But I don't actually know. Like it's hard to gauge the damage in a particular fight. Cause I know he basically one-shots me. And I know that sometimes he can one-shot the NPCs. But I also know that he doesn't always one-shot the NPCs. So it's hard to gauge like whether or not the NPCs are of great value. Because like on the surface, they seem to do a lot of work for us. On the other hand, like, is it that they're doing a lot of work for us, or is it that they have enough HP to tank for us, and that's it? So we need to summon the horse, and then hopefully the horse will never die, so we can stay on our screaming class. Well, this was not a fight that I wanted to be in. Yeah, do it. Can't really afford not to. I need to go back and summon again. Because our boys have died. and then we have died. That was a really bad attempt. 3 to go. 3 to go. Or more, you never know. I might just start tilting and then not be able to get past the arrow bit, and then our rune arcs will last a long time, because we'll just never get to the point where we can use them. Oh god. Wow. So if you walk immediately forward, he hits that somewhat reliably. That's good to know. So we back up here. If we back up far enough, we won't get hurt. Won't get hurt. Yeah, see, what was I saying? We just tilt enough that the arrows kill us every time. We don't have to worry about running out of rune arcs. I wonder if there's so technically no, there isn't a limited amount of rune arcs, because you get them from being summoned too. Like, I know you can find them in the overworld, and I assume that there might be a limited number of rune arcs in the overworld. And that makes sense. I'm actually gonna try to go summon this guy first. See if that is the value I'm looking for. Because maybe getting Alexander into the fight last has some value. Alright, so we've got to the rune arc stage. I'm 99. Okay. You just need to die. Come on, they are literally killing you. Why are you focus firing me? Yeah, I'm gonna take a hit here. I thought I was. Did I get it? I did. I procced it. Okay. So now we just try to focus on recouping our losses and summons. Should I change this now to... Can I not have shield up here? That's bullshit. So you can block like this. Okay. So how do I do that? Like this? Okay. Dude, stop! 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 I need to remember to heal too. Dude. I got knocked off the horse and that killed me. 2 to go. Okay. So I could also go back to the strategy using the heavy armor set I have, just to try to proc some of the damage, because we're not rolling in this fight, so equipment load is meaningless. I think I did better in the fight where Alexander was our first summon, not our first summon, our third summon, fourth summon. Yes, I think it's just a matter of speed, because our NPCs have a very limited amount of health, and if I want to keep them alive, get me killed, Alexander. I speak your praises more than any other NPC. If you get me killed, I will never forgive you. And now we just ride off in the sunset. Like, I don't know if... I think distance is just the best we have. We summon any NPCs we find, and we avoid letting that guy get close to us. I would like to find at least another 2 or 3 NPCs, but phase 3 isn't phase 2 is an absolute fucking cancer. He's gone. That can only mean that he's coming back for phase 2. Is he still... Is he still rotting? Or is an NPC just doing housework? I don't know where he is. He's down there, okay. Yeah, an NPC was just doing housework. So let's get this recouped up. Stay away. We're not full, we're not going in. Stay away from me. You bloody psychopath. Stay away. I really don't want to get close to him while he has those stones up either. But, like, now is a good chance to get off one of the Scarlet Rods we need. Yeah, stay the hell away from me. Now's another good shot. Okay, we got him. He is dead. He has no recourse. Fuck me! Why am I even allowed to talk? That was stupid close. This is our final attempt. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I am 100% certain we're gonna balls it up because you don't have an attempt that close and then immediately have it click. No, if you have an attempt that close, you just won't get there for another half hour. So we run back. That was very hair trigger. Ouch. I'm gonna use a rune arc because I don't know if the rune arc heals me. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't. But we have. Me and my brave soldiers have laid it all on the line. You know, except for Okina. Got off the Scarlet Rot. Now we just summon to a Heart's Content. Equipment. Armor. I gotta summon real quick, because if I don't summon, he's just gonna catch up to me and kill me. Yeah, there he is. My FP is low. Ah, there you guys all are. Another one. Why next to me? Night Breeze, there we go. Just gonna go for it. I don't want to. I don't want to. Please don't hurt me. Alright, he's died. He's died. Battlefield is reporting high levels of casualties, including myself. If I had some more rune arcs, we could do this, but we just don't. We don't have them, and I don't have the face to make it happen. I'm gonna look up to see if there are any more items that increase faith. Not weapons. Face of the main attribute. Yeah. We know that much. Really looking for scaling. Damn. We were so close. So let's go back to the drawing board and see. So that is by the unspeaking idiot. So that offers less protection, but does give us some passive healing. That also offers less protection. Graven Skull Talisman greatly boosts magic damage negation. Raises focus. Arsenal Charm is for equip load. If I replace that, is that going to put me out? What was it? Enhances breath and roar attacks. Yeah, so our problem right now is that we just can't actually use our breath and roar attack. So we're gonna have to figure out another way to do this. I'm gonna go try to scounge up some rune arcs off camera, and I'll come back when I'm ready for the fight. Hello guys, I am back. So I quickly realized that rune arcs were probably not the way to go. But I also really didn't want to level up. In Faith any. So I went on a quest to get items that raised faith, and there were like 4 of them in the game. And we already had one, so that limited our options. We ended up having to get America's Scar Seal. Raises attributes, but also increases damage taken. So the wiki says it raises it 5 points. It raises it 3 points. So that was barely enough to get us. Where the hell were you? Oh, there you are. I lost my orientation there. So it was barely enough to get us up to 15, which meant I had to use a different charm too. So I ended up using a Beastman Cleric charm, which only has a face requirement of 10. So with our new setup, we can ideally attempt the boss as many times as we need to without having to waste a rune. But, like I said, it also increases damage taken. I don't know by what amount, but it doesn't look as significant as I thought it would be on first glance. I mean, I'm still going to try to be fair with it and say that raising damage taken probably not how we win this fight, but it is a way to get in practice, and I might end up getting more rune charms later. All that really matters is that we can cast Rotten Breath. If we want to cheese the boss this way, that is. It also means I had to lose. Ouch. Well, we were getting one-shotted before. It doesn't really matter if we get one-shotted now. Does mean I had to lose the talisman that enhances breath attacks. So our breath attack isn't that. I don't think the talisman makes a difference in the amount of times we have to cast it. I think we'll have to cast it 2 times regardless. Cause we only got a proc off a single cast once. Okay, so he's back in combat. I also killed a reindeer boss. That was kind of cool. It was called Ancestor Spirit. Does not look like me, so I assume we're not related. You never know. Ouch. I wonder if I should alter my flask too. Just have 2 or 3 in I can't tell if he's poisoned. He's not. He is now. So we were using a good talisman last time. We're not using as good of a talisman this time. So our damage is going to be a little slower, which means we have to survive a little bit longer. Which means we're probably just going to die. But I don't know if it's that significant. I'll have to watch the video to see what the rate is between the two. Blade Wolfheart has died. But I have my jar back, and I have a Big Shieldy Boy. I think Big Shieldy Boy is probably one of the nice ones to have. Yeah, I don't know. The underground areas just seem cancerous. So this seal right here that I'm using was in the underground. And it wasn't awful to get our hands on. It was just awful to find. So I got him once. I carry him. Whoa! Stay away from me. Gramps is holding out. Did he do it for us? No, I guess not. I thought he let us proc the last one. Castilian Gerald. No. So the healer of the group just keeps running to me, and while it's appreciated that they're thinking about healing, and healing the most important person too, I didn't take damage there. Glad that stopped. Why are you always so low? Ah, you got off one. Cancer. I feel like this fight is fucking cancer. Why? Why would I give him my Great Rune Blessing now? Is that effective? I don't know. Generally, when you have those status effects, it means that your Great Rune is active, but it might be something else, I guess. Even when I'm certain that the scenery is gonna block the arrow, I still have my shield up because it'd be just my fucking luck for the scenery to miss. I guess that the amulet reduced the FP cost of breath. I wasn't even standing. Just knocked me down and then murdered me. Didn't really expect much better of him, to be honest. I don't know, I think this fight is still in the stage where beating him will be cathartic. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. It might be this amulet. Right. Actually, I don't. Alright, boost physical attack. Immunity, busness, and focus. I don't know why these things that boost your immunity poison you as well. Like, they cause buildup. They don't say they cause buildup, but they cause buildup. And that may just be an implementation thing from Software's part. I honestly wouldn't put it past them. Say what you are about From Software, they are a very good developer. And like, if you are playing one of their products, you know you're going to be in for a good time. It's just at the same time they got a bit, just a tinge of that old Bethesda problem in that they've been doing things the same way for such a long time that when they want to try to do something new, the way they implement it is just insane because of how they're used to working. So whenever I don't take damage, that's because the torrent took the hit for me. Which is nice. If we weren't pulling a health bar, like, I'd be fucked. Like, even with pulling a health bar, I'm still kind of fucked, to be honest, but... I guess he's like the gravity guy. Are the sorcerers on his side? I want to know that much too. Like, is Cilia, the city of sorcery, is it an enemy outpost for him, or is it like an allied outpost? I know General O'Neill, who is in the same area, I believe, did not fight with him, because I think he's allied with another of the characters that uses Scarlet Rod. So I need to find some signs, like now. There's one. There's two. Right now we just run away. We just run away. This is usually where we die. But as long as we keep a dune between us and him, and run around like a madman. We can avoid the death that is imminent. I'm gonna go hide behind those pillars. It's weird because I kind of want to see him die. But at the same time, I don't want to be so close to him that he kills me. Oh, the brave story of how Radahn Starscourge was defeated. He was poisoned, and while the bravest warriors of the battle fought against him, the true profiteer of the fight hid behind a rock. I don't want to say he fucking deserved it, but let's be fair. He kinda fucking deserved it. Yeah, let's look at the stars fall. So that unlocks the Eternal City. Wow, did we just bring about Cataclysm to Lingrave? Alright. I think I'm gonna give you guys a pass and call it a day. I'll be finding my way to the Eternal City while we're on hiatus for a bit, and we'll go from there. We've actually done an hour anyway, so yeah, we're pretty good. Although I will say, I did lose all of the souls that I got from fighting the elk boss. I lost them before you guys noticed how many there were, but let's just say it was over 10,000, so sad times, sad times. So the wiki actually has updated on what the best staff in the game is, and it's this one right here. We are still a little ways off using it, which is disappointing to say the least, but when I do get to the point where I can use it, I can start leveling other things, and I can start leveling other things. That'll be really good. I don't know, I guess the problem with like sorcery building so far that I've experienced in my own playthrough is that, like, if you start off with like 10 or 15 in intelligence, you need like 40 levels to use one of the best staff in the game, which means if you want to have decent stats other than intelligence, you're gonna be like over level 80 in the late game. And like, the way I've heard people talk about this game, you don't really have like, there's not really any, you can I don't really, oh hey there, how you doing?
What a sick way to fight, eh, mate? The glory of the clash is shared by Radahn, and then a falling star, right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend, if ever I saw one. Well, the wheel of fate has been set. If it's on the cards, you are a fine one.
Really?
If it's on the cards, you are a fine.
You are a fine warrior. Did you watch the battle? I poisoned him and hid behind a rock. I'm sorry, mate. We were just in different fields. either way, I will see you guys tomorrow or the next day with some more Elden Ring content. So, bye for now.